Welcome to my second trimester pregnancy recap video. This is my second pregnancy. I did a video on my first trimester and here we are at my second trimester. With my first pregnancy, I also did first, second, and third updates, so I'm just trying to keep on the trend. I am 31 weeks pregnant today, so this is just going to be a little update of weeks 14 to 28. And it's going really fast, just like everyone says, like the second one goes way faster. So I'm just going to give a little update of my symptoms, kind of what went on this trimester, and then I have like a bunch of stuff sitting right here next to me that I'm going to show you guys, like some baby gear we got and baby clothes. Keep in mind my son is 2, so we literally didn't need like anything because we were just reusing and have everything from him, like including all the nursery furniture and everything. The baby's gonna go into my son's nursery. I'm wearing this cute maternity shirt that says "Hello Baby" from Target. Okay, so I have like a bunch of notes on my phone, so I'm just going to breeze through them. During the second trimester, I had 4 appointments, so I had 16 weeks, 20 weeks, 24 weeks, and 28 weeks. And basically all of those appointments are like you go in, basic stuff, blood pressure, weight, and check the baby's heart rate. Except for the 20-week appointment, they did a huge anatomy scan, ultrasound, where they look at every little detail of the baby. So for all my appointments, everything was good with me and good with the baby. No concerns or issues arise, like my blood pressure is good. I'm definitely gaining more weight this pregnancy than I did my last pregnancy. I think last time I gained like 23 pounds total, and I'm like basically like at that point already, so which is fine because I'll, whatever, but I do feel like bigger this time for sure, which kind of obviously like I just don't feel as good because I am heavier. At the 20-week anatomy scan, our ultrasound tech this time compared to our first pregnancy, she was like super detailed and very thorough, and kind of for me it was like too much information because the way she was explaining things and showing things, it was like really opened my eyes, like how many things could go wrong on one hand, but also like the miracle of like a child being created and the miracle of life and birth. But like when she was showing the chambers of the heart and everything, I was like, okay, like it was just making me kind of like queasy, honestly. But my husband liked learning about all that stuff, but everything checked out good, which we were so thankful for, and baby's measuring on track and everything. So that's kind of that. I'll show you, these are the pictures from our, thought I grabbed the ones from the 20-week. I'll show those at some point at the end. At 28 weeks, you do the glucose test to make sure, like, I believe it's to check to make sure you don't have gestational diabetes, which is diabetes during pregnancy, and I passed that test, so I do not have that. Just like in my first pregnancy, I've had sciatic nerve pain, which is a nerve being compressed, and it can like radiate into your butt and down your leg. And actually with this one, it's really shifted a lot between left and right. And it's also, I've gone through periods where I don't have it at all. Like right now, I don't have it at all, which is amazing, but it can be very annoying and frustrating. I did go to one physical therapy appointment for it, and I didn't find it to be super helpful, but pretty much if it happens, I just can't like sleep on the side that I'm feeling the nerve pain, or when I'm like driving, it can be kind of irritating if I'm driving for a long time. This pregnancy I have been way more emotional. Like I've cried a lot, just like not warranted crying. Sometimes it's warranted, but I will just cry, whether it's like happy tears, sad tears. It could be over like something like so silly. Like yesterday we were watching a show and this dog got injured and I started crying. So that's definitely something different from my first pregnancy. At the very beginning of the second trimester, I did have like breakout in acne, not severely, but I believe it was like mostly right in through here. So that was a symptom. So I was nursing my son. He turned 2 at the end of August, which was also the exact time of getting out of my first trimester. So that is right when I stopped nursing him. And I was only nursing him like bedtime and morning time, and it was not a lot at all. But when I did stop nursing him, my like boobs didn't feel any symptoms like my whole first trimester, like not sore or anything. And then when I stopped nursing is when I had like super painful breasts, like so bad, and that lasted just for a little bit, and then they just felt normal again. But I thought that was really interesting because in my first pregnancy, obviously I wasn't nursing a child, that happened. That symptom of like having painful boobs happened like immediately, like right away. So that was something different. I did start using my pregnancy pillow at 23 weeks, and maybe I can put a little like picture of the one that I have here, but it's basically a big horseshoe pillow. I got it off of Amazon. I think it was like $55. It has a removable cover that you can wash. So I had that my first pregnancy and I just stored it and saved it. And honestly, I love that thing. It's so helpful because when you're turning sides all night, it's just nice like to have the pillow all the way around so you can have support for your legs and just feel like comfy and nuzzled, and like have support on your back and your belly. So I love that. We did plan a baby moon that we're gonna take during this last trimester coming up here soon. That's something we didn't do in our first pregnancy, so I'm really looking forward to that, especially because we're having 2 kids coming soon, and I know it's going to be a lot harder to travel, like just my husband and I with 2 kids, because it's one thing to ask somebody to watch 1 child, but to watch 2 is like a lot more to ask. So I'm really looking forward to that. Around like that same time, 23 weeks, when I started using the pregnancy pillow, I felt like that's when I started feeling pregnant, like really pregnant. Like my belly came out of nowhere, and not really nowhere, but it just, I started to struggle, like things that are normally easy, like bending over, getting up out of bed, all those things. And I kind of had a hard time around then. I felt really uncomfortable, and I just felt like I wasn't like connected with my pregnancy belly yet. And now I feel much better, and it's like not really a second thought in my head. But that was definitely like a struggle around that time. I just felt really like off and weird. And then with that, also just going into pregnancy or maternity clothes, and basically I've just been wearing like this. I got this pair of leggings from Lululemon. They're the Align legging, and I wear them like basically every single day. And when I'm home, I'm just in sweatpants. I think it was way more fun being very pregnant in the summer because it was so much easier to dress the bump and look, it was easier to look cute and be all into the pregnancy fashion because dresses were so easy. It was so easy to just throw on a dress and you know, whatever. And now it's like winter and cold. Like today is negative 10 degrees, so I'm just in like big clothes, comfy clothes, and it's not really, I'm not really as into like the whole pregnancy look type of thing, if you will. So which is fine, but it's kind of fun like having the contrast because they're exactly 6 months on the calendar year apart, so I'm getting like totally 2 opposite times of the year. I would say In the second trimester, weeks 14 to 20 went really fast, and then weeks 20 to 28 seemed like they went slow, and now, like I told you guys, I'm 31 weeks. It's definitely picking up again. So just some fun things about the baby. I just recently, like, it's starting to hit me that while we are having like another human being enter our family, I think a lot of this pregnancy versus your first baby, I've been thinking like the baby's kind of like a supplement to the family, like, oh yeah, we're having another baby, versus now it's like hitting me like it is like its own person, and they will have their own personality, just like our older son Houston. And it had me like crying one day just thinking about that and getting so excited, and hopefully that makes sense. But it's just kind of like you're so busy with your one kid and like in your life, and then, you know, all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, like, no, this is another person coming in. And yeah, it's pretty cool. We do have like a huge list of names for boys and girls because we are not finding out the gender. So I'm just keeping a list on my phone. We haven't really actually like narrowed down, like both of us haven't agreed on any top names. I definitely have some top names for both boys and girls, but my husband's like, he's the type of person, once we're at the hospital and the baby's born, then that's when we'll like decide and pick. And I think that's the same for me too, like seeing the baby, and then it really will sink in. And that's exactly what happened with our son Houston. We had like 20 names for the boys, and it wasn't until like the day we were getting discharged that we picked his name, and we just looked at him and we're like, yep, that's it. Okay, I think for the most part that's like all of my updates I'm gonna give. I'm gonna show all of the stuff for the baby. I will say that mentally I had planned just enjoy Christmas, and then January and February focus on getting ready for the baby. And now that today is New Year's Day and Christmas is over, I am feeling very overwhelmed in a sense that it's like 9 weeks until the baby's gonna be here. And if the baby were to come, like, we're totally ready, we have everything we need, but it's just more of those personal like things that I want to complete around the house and get organized and nest and declutter and all that stuff. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like when you have kids, it takes a while to like settle in after Christmas. Christmas is done, and then you get all your decor down and everything, but then all the toys and cleaning up and putting everything away and just resetting. And he's been home from daycare on Christmas break, so I think it'll just feel really good to kind of try to chip away at. I made a huge list of all the stuff I want to get done, so I think hopefully I should feel better and more accomplished as the weeks move forward. But okay, I'm gonna show the like only 3 things we really needed for the baby. I asked for Christmas from my mother-in-law, and we got all of the items that we wanted, and they are all repeat items that we already have with my older son that we liked so much and he still uses, that I wanted to get them again. So the first one is the Hatch Rest sound machine. We have this for Houston. He absolutely loves it. We use it every night, every time we go somewhere. When he goes to like grandparents' house to nap and stuff, we bring this with. It's a little nightlight and a bunch of different sounds, and it is a must for us. This is the Nest. It's a security camera, but we use it for a baby camera. It's actually mounted right there above our crib. And we just figured we already had the one, so might as well just stay consistent. And yeah, we've really liked it. It connects to your phone through Wi-Fi. I know some people really don't like that ability, but we're just familiar with it. And then the last thing is another Wilino sleep sack. So we've had this one for 2 years, since my son was born. And he literally has slept with it and napped with it every single day since he was 2 months old. to this day, and he's 2 years and 4 months old. He's outgrowing it, and when he switches into a toddler bed, he won't wear it anymore. But so this is the one Houston's been wearing. And I thought, even though we have this one and we didn't need one, that the new baby deserves a fresh one and one for like to call their own. And then we can have this one for backup, and it'll just be nice when we wash it or travel or if we ever forget it. So this is the pattern for the new baby. It's a dark gray with white stars. It's so cute. I love these so much. So that's the brand. It's very expensive, but I feel like we use it every day, and it's held up so amazing. And it's temperature regulating, so they can wear all year long. And yeah, really nice and easy. Like I said, they can start wearing it at 2 months up to 2 years, which is a long time. This is the box that it came in if you are looking for something like this. But yes, love this. Couldn't recommend it more. I feel like it's gonna be like something I'll want to gift people because we've just loved it so much. Okay, now I just have like fun clothes. Last video I showed a quilt somebody made me, and the same woman made me one in case it is a girl, and it is so beautiful. It's this light pink color, and yeah, it's really soft. It's flannel, so that was so nice. I got a couple jammies for next winter, and I ordered Houston to match him, so these will be their Christmas jammies next year. And then Houston has a pair in his size. I got them these matching ones with little penguins on it, and these are the Burt's Bees jammies. I love these. So we got those. I ordered this for baby number 2 for the 4th of July, which is like my favorite holiday. And I love dressing the kids cute for 4th of July. So this is Hannah Anderson little jammies. It was, they were running like a sale this fall, so I grabbed that. And then I just was at Target. They had a bunch of clearance Christmas stuff, so I got this for the baby next Christmas. I thought that was a super cute pattern. Then they have a little reindeer on the butt. And then this also for next Christmas for baby number 2, cookies for Santa, milk for me. And then little pants with Santa hat and milk and cookies. So cute. And then I got Lulu and Company. Okay, Lulu and Company, that's the packaging. We had one knotted gown and hat for Houston. It was in this icy baby blue color. He wore it at the hospital after he was born, and they're really nice, soft, knotted gowns, and they make different like pajamas. But we got baby number 2, this one. Again, don't know if it's a boy or girl, but I have a strong intuition it's a boy, but it's either way it'll be okay. We wanted the dark green color, but they were sold out, so we got this color, navy blue. My husband really likes like these dark colors, so I just kind of let him pick. And yep, I got one more in a bigger size in this color, just a knotted gown. I love those knotted, or I just love gowns in general. So yeah, I definitely think it's a boy. I've thought it was a boy the whole time. If it is a girl, I'll be completely shocked. I don't know why, I just thought Houston was a boy, and I was right about that. And this pregnancy's been so similar that I think that this one's a boy as well. Okay, last thing I'm going to show is a couple things I got for myself. So I got some new nursing bras. It comes in a 2-pack from Target. They're like a sports bra, more feel material, and then they just come down like that on the side. It's the Auden brand, and I had these with Houston, and I like wore through them basically, so I got 4 new ones these two colors, and then I think 2 black. And then I ordered 2 more nursing tank tops, a white and a gray. I have like 3 black ones already. Same brand from Target, Auden. And these little clips just like go down like that. Boom. Yes, so I love those. Use these in the back. I'm going to show you a bump date, but it's 31 weeks. So here's my belly. Here's my cat. Yep. Getting big already. Okay, that is everything I'm going to be showing and sharing for my second trimester recap video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the update. I cannot believe we are to this point already. I'm probably gonna film the 3rd trimester video around like 38, 39 weeks, because it's, you never know when you're gonna go into labor. With my first child, it was 40 weeks and 6 days, so I don't expect or anticipate that I will be going into labor early. I'm guessing it'll be right around like 40 weeks. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.